This weekend, I'm playing a tournament that's basically a Worlds 2024 preview. I'm in Lynchburg, Virginia, and today we're playing the beautiful Ivy Hill Golf Course, which is being turned into a disc golf course. Nate Heinold designed this, I guess, and apparently the OBs are absolutely ridiculous. But this might be the toughest course that Worlds has ever been played at, because I think to par, it plays a little harder than New London Tech, which is the other course, which you might have already seen the practice round for. Maybe you don't need a warm-up. It's pretty much perfect. So today I'm doing something a little different. I typically don't do this for practice rounds, but I'm gonna play like a legit scoring round, 2 off the top, so I can warm up forehand and backhand. But I'm kind of on a pitch count today. I don't want to throw too much. Oh, that's rolled. Okay, forehand's warmed up. Roll up. Roll, 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 roll.
How is that safe?
Oh my god. It's called the play.
You know, you gotta call that next time. That's your one.
I don't have to call anything, especially when you shank it. I think I could throw that forehand again 100 times and it'd be OB 99 of them. All right, so our basket is up the hill here. You said there's OB right to 30 feet? Nice. 250-ish Firebird instead of these guys. Oh, I pulled a Zeta's Moon out instead of my Destroyer. Wow, this is tough. OB left and beyond. A little short, pretty good. I'm only playing the scoring round because I want to play New London again, and I'm trying to like keep my throws low because the tournament is literally tomorrow. This course is 12,000 feet. New London is 12,000 feet. And I noticed that I don't know if I get a lot extra from throwing multiples, especially playing with 3 other people. I feel like on a golf course style like this, most of it's just like placement hyzers, and that's just a Denver shot that I'm pretty comfortable with. So we'll see. So Josh, friend of the channel, actually played a flex here yesterday. He stayed with me at the Airbnb. He was talking about how like you can't really see the OB, like the flag is out there. I think if I don't hit that branch, I throw a pretty perfect shot. Oof. First putts of the day are going good. There we go. Easy par. This is definitely a birdie hole though, I think, for the tournament. Shoes, different because I feel like they will help me to slow down my feet, but we'll see. I'm gonna be checking my form a lot today. Because I played New London, filmed that video, watched that back, and I was like, ooh, this looks terrible. All right, so this hole ranges to 390 up there. Oh, carp. So I'm just gonna throw my Pink Destroyer kind of flat to Annie. I don't like these tee beds. Keep it. Might have skipped. All right, another 30-footer. I feel like that's gonna be the name of the game. On these slopes, I might have to try to get the straddle going. Oh my god, I can't putt today. Definitely should have warmed up the putt a bit. If I'm making my circle 1 putts, I literally didn't warm up the putter at all because I wasn't worried about it and my body's still like waking up. It's a relatively early round for like how much sleep I got and how late I woke up. But honestly, once like my soreness goes away from moving, I'm sure I'll be putting easier. Hole 3, par 4, 760. You can see it all the way down there. Looks like a really tight green. I noticed my footwork actually wasn't as smooth as I thought, so I think I need to get even more down into it. And that's also helpful because you got this Annie gap or this straight gap down here. And then I'm gonna throw like a tight flex with this Pink Destroyer under this right side one because there's OB left of the cart path and some decent OB right. Big skip. Yeah. That looks really good. I wasn't trying, just trying to throw good shots, I don't know. Sorry, Josh. All right, tailwind approach. There's a hazard to the left, 290 feet. So in the tailwind, I think it's like OB right about 40 feet. I think I'm gonna try just a touch of flex with my straight Envy. Touch of flex. Tailwind should help to stable it out. Yeah, I'm a 30-foot guy today, you know? Don't make the putts, but I give myself looks. I remember here, I gotta like, since I'm putting with such glidey, like I putt with Piers, I'm like, if I put it on a little hyzer and just juice it dead center at the basket, it's never gonna fade. Sometimes like the extra level of focus when I just play a scored round instead of practice is better for my tournament because I have less fatigue. And like I'm thinking about all the misses instead of trying to throw to find the misses. And if I like make a mistake, I learn from that. Then like here so far, I'm 100% inside the circle so far. I missed some putts, but I feel like this is teaching me a lot more than throwing 10 shots a hole would. I might try to do more like this. It'll be really helpful for my arm and like practicing good form. It's only 313. Super skinny green, like 30 feet. Oh, I saw it tickle the thing. A little more hyzer, it's perfect. do have a drop zone to play from since I threw it OB. Dang, this green, you definitely got room. You got 40 feet.
Overstable.
All right, hole 5. T-sign says par 5, but apparently it's actually just a par 4. There's a flat up there that like you see a couple different tiers. It's 890 or 850 feet uphill. To get to the top landing zone for an easy pitch up, it's like 450 feet with a lot of elevation. It's 390 to the back wall of the first flat, so I'm gonna try to throw to that one. Why are you flipping?
You're safe, and actually,
I'm OB. I'm gonna be on the right of that tree. The tree is OB under it, and you wanna just, I honestly kinda wanna like play up to it in a little right. Barely not OB. It looks like this is a forehand. I didn't bring over my Firebird, and I can just forehand this and down tempo it. Yeah, pretty much what I wanted. Chunked down another 250 there. This drive was about 400. This is straight one here. I think we're gonna go my Z zone, just on a forehand. I'm gonna quickly try the Envy over the top play. All right, kinda got a headwindy putt. Oh man, my putt is so bad today. That was it. I just realized I haven't used my wrist a single time. Figured it out, baby. That's why I practice putt before you play around that matters. 1 over, hole 6, par 3. It says 420, not even close. It's like 320. I think we're just gonna throw my ESP zone. Actually, we'll call it 420 so it makes me look better if I get the zone there. The cart path is how far from the basket?
cart path is also inside the circle.
Okay.
I think you're safe.
I think I hit on the outside of the cart path. Came in, spun around, and just dropped OB. Josh is giving it to me. Crazy how using your wrist helps you putt. Nutso. Yeah. 400 to the sign. I think I might want to go Firebird. No, I don't mind flipping stuff. I think I'm going to throw a CD1, my C-line one. Gonna play. Jeez. This one looks toughy. Got a slight headwind coming off. And you gotta get around. It's honestly probably a turnover. I was thinking forehand. But if you get to the bottom flat, I'll kind of highlight it in the edit. It's, if I can, if the camera can even pick it up. It's like 370. Then you gotta go uphill a lot. Oh, get up, dude. Don't be a baby. I think I do need a forehand on this one. Are these trees right, safe?
No.
So you have to get through the dead tree.
Yeah.
How far past it?
Edge of the branches.
So you kind of don't want to throw up the skinny gap. I was going to try to throw up the skinny gap, but we're going to do a little turnover.
If I'm over here, I have to.
Get through. I think we're just going to go forehand with the zone then. All right. Yeah, we got a little tailwind. I think I'm gonna pull out the interval. I haven't thrown it yet today. I didn't know if I was gonna bag it, but I think I like it for shots like this. Get up. Yeah, baby. 350 feet to inbounds. Be flippier. Get over it. All right, Skip's kind of right in here. So you got a long putt to save par. Tough hole. I mean, I thought that'd flip more. Not throwing good right now though, but that's okay. Too high.
Always assume on every hole.
I knew I should have grabbed something shorter.
Hole 10, this is actually par 4, 850 feet, all the way down the hill and then across. You're gonna throw the Blue Destroyer on a hyzer, let it flip down the hill. Don't let it get back to the left.
It's the longest.
Yes, sir. Eco?
No, just star.
You
Sit down.
might be joining me in the hazard.
We'll see. So this is pretty ideal. It's like 320-ish to the basket. Maybe a little closer or further. But I think I'm just gonna throw a hyzer with the Envy, my straighter one. It's gonna flip a bit down the hill. But if I put it on hyzer, it should stay in bounds. It's gonna be short, but it'll Be in the circle. All right, basket down there. Can you range it real fast? Straight ahead, I'm guessing like 290, but pretty downhill. So probably a zone, actually starting it on hyzer.
345.
345? Okay, so it probably is 330. One thing I think is a win is like these shoes, I'm able to play in them today, which I'm stoked on because like before this form change through, I definitely wouldn't have been able to. Like if you're watching that form change video and then you're watching these couple rounds here, the form isn't gonna look the same. And it's hard because like I'm having a duel between playing as good as I can and like really dialing in the form. And that time with Drew was like the only time I could do it. It would have been better for me to do it after this tournament, but I think like I'm gonna play better now because I even have like a smoother way to throw no matter what. But we're really gonna start dialing it in after this tournament because it should be my last of the year, but I do need to focus a little on score. So that's kind of where my head's in a dichotomy. Downhill, I think we're gonna go zone. I'll leave it out there. The miss is left. Perfect.
I think he's perfect.
Never mind.
Back to even finally. Let's go. Oh! You little 487, you said?
I wish I
For
were
the
kid.
basket?
Yeah.
Whoa, really downhill. Into a headwind though. I still think I'm gonna throw a destroyer, honestly. Maybe just want to get it in bounds. It's kind of places in an island, so. Never a chance. Whoa, why are you so flippy? Gross. Wow. Okay, don't throw it on Annie. Throw it on Heiser. No, I did. Parked it. All right, so this was tight. It's also too fun. I broke one of my cardinal rules of not throwing too many shots. I threw way too many shots. Only got one inbounds though. My honor. I think I can get there with a strike. CD1 honor. Definitely not a driver. It's too bad. Too much for this hole. Easy peasy. Sorry for the framing. It's a little skewed, but one of the things I gotta pick all these craps up. One of the things I've really noticed about my game is coming from Denver. You have to worry about the start and end of your flight, and that's about it. You might have to throw over something, get around something, but the mid-flight, however it does that, getting around it, doesn't matter. Whereas here, which is like way more fun golf in my opinion, especially at New London, but here as well for a lot of the holes, you really have to worry about not only how it starts and ends, but like more so, not like just where it ends, but how it ends, as well as how the mid-flight gets there. So like a lot of these holes is like, just figuring out how is it actually gonna flip and turn and move to get around or on a straight line to something. So it's a much more enjoyable form of disc golf, honestly, but it is also not something I've been used to. So hoping that we can still play well, but it's definitely not gonna be an easy tournament. 440 to like the middle down there. I'm gonna kind of carry the OB, but obviously make sure it comes back. Yeah, the basket's up into the left, par 4. You gotta like hug the right side if you want an easy gap to get through. But I mean, nothing about this course is gonna be easy. This is literally the course they're gonna play Worlds on.
That is the correct shot.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Good shot.
Thank you. All right, so this is crazy. Like, this is a pretty good drive. It's definitely like, the pros are gonna be about 80 to 100 feet farther than this, I think, which will make it a lot easier. If you get out by this cart path, you just kind of throw it under this tree. I can't wait to like, have good distance. We're only 315 away, but there's OB all up the left side. And this right side is like a tight, like low ceiling drive. You probably wanna throw something stable up there. There's a lot of airspace here. Like if I can get another 80 feet to get over here, easy forehand. Maybe honestly even push a little bit more of this OB left. Kind of looks like it's a hyzer though instead of a straight shot. Might be just a CD1 on a hyzer, just try to get under that low ceiling. Get up. Yeah, that's a really good shot. I didn't realize this. There's another tier. So I think if I pured it, I would be looking at like an inside the circle birdie putt. Still outside the circle, but wow. Yeah, you need to bite off more off the tee. Like this course, if you have the other 50 or 100 feet that I'm trying to go for this off season, it just becomes so much easier, so much more repeatable. So I think it'll be a great course for Worlds. I don't think it's the hardest Worlds course. I haven't played any of the other ones, but I could see myself scoring under par here. Not like easily, like it'd take really good shots, but like I play one round here, and if I was more than like 1 or 2 over par, I feel like it'd be a really bad round. Got it. Spin your wrist, baby. Yeah, like there haven't been any shots so far that I'm like, it's unfair. I think that there's a lot of shots that seem so much harder because I don't have the power to access the right landing zones. But even from those landing zones, I'm like, there's still a shot to get there. So they call it 700. It probably plays closer to 850, I would guess. But out of this gap, it is a par 4. It was a par 5 in the same position last year with less OB. You could see a flag all the way out there. You have to clear that. I'm not even going to range it. I'm just going to throw and hope that I get through this gap and finish left enough with my pink destroyer. And then this is the craziest green this whole entire tournament. It's kind of absolutely nuts. This is a par all day long and you're taking strokes. This one also played at exactly 5. Perfect. That's money. OB left and right. I thought that this was perfect, but you actually want to be a lot more left. I threw it like plenty far, just too straight. Can you range see how far it is from here? I'm just interested. 520?
515.
Yeah, so this is really just put it back in the middle and throw an up shot. Throw like 350, not even. Throw it in the ground because you're tired. I feel like this is sneaky farther than I think it is. Nope, 151. Throw my flippy pure, kind of straight at it because it's gonna turn and hit the hill. A little slower with more spin, so it doesn't roll. Oh, that's so terrible. That was the worst shot I've ever thrown. I focused too much on slowing down instead of just throwing well. I'm gonna try to put a forehand up there and see what happens. That might be the play. That's the play. Got throw an anti-putt, let it sit down. Okay, honestly, this is a bit hysterical. You can see where my stance is right now. This is so obviously out of bounds. Also, unfortunate roll for Jenny there, but I hope this goes to show just how much I had not woken up for this round. That I'm putting a disc completely standing out of bounds. You're not allowed to do that. What are you thinking? That's fine. Easy bogey. All right, 15, par 5, 800 feet up the hill. You don't want to turn it too much. You want to get up to that second platform. It's 330 to get up there. Get up. Oh, dang, that's so low. Our basket is way up there. Not the best shot. The OB line curves into the woods once you get up there, not the cart path. 330 to get to the cart path straight ahead. Don't think I have a run up though.
Second tier, third tier. Third tier. Come on. Yeah, you go.
Yeah, that's perfect. I'm gonna have a shot for the birdie. Is there OB in the cart path beyond its OB? Yeah. Okay. I think when I come uphill, I prefer to throw a little bit more anhyzer because my hyzers just come out low, especially with how much the grade's right here. So I think I'm gonna throw this Pathfinder. It's only like 200 feet or so. This is kind of what I'm playing for on the second shot, no matter what. Like getting it up more is worse because I have such bad footing. No! Need to be a little lower. Dang it.
Yeah, baby. Oh.
Okay.
No, yeah, baby. For you.
Hole 16. It's another par 4. It's at 1,100 feet. Kind of just follows this golf green down and around. Gonna be throwing this pink one that's been thrown well. It's got some stability, so put it out there kind of flat. The headwind will turn it a bit. OB right and left, obviously. Needs to sit. Needs to sit. Yeah, that's a good shot. 577 to the basket still. Par 4, classic. Just another headwind, pretty similar shot. And then we'll have an up shot and take a par. Perfect. All right, just kind of straight ahead. It's a little more of a putt than I'd want. 2 more holes to get a birdie. I think the last hole's almost impossible though, so let's just try to get back to even par. All right, hole 17, 350 to the basket. Slight headwind, and it's OB everywhere except for a little layup zone, and then across the water, mandatory drop zone. Just try to put on some turn and just let it drift in. Oh, did it go be long?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. All right, I'm gonna play this as a provisional. Okay, OB line is pretty good. I'm safe. I didn't realize there was a drop off before the backside. So like I went down the hill, but there's like, now they're 8 feet.
How long are you living?
All right, that is now 6. Those are 1 putts that I missed to be 1 over. Oof. The last hole is also probably not a birdie. 1,200 foot par 5, uphill, final part of the shot. So if I get out of here with a par and I shoot a 10-18 rated round, I'm pretty happy for a practice round, playing it blind. Going around and back up the hill. I think the play off the tee is a flippy forehand. Just punch it out there, let it flip up on hyzer and push on the hyzer. There's OB right all the way, but it curves around and then it goes up this hill. So I'm gonna try this line. Just basically keep it in balance. That's pretty money. All right, so I'm trying to think about the next spot because to the next landing zone, it's 395 feet up the hill to that tee pad. I threw a Zeta's Moon way up there. It's about 120 feet past me. A really good shot. I might try that in the tournament, just that S-Line CD1. Can we see the basket from here? It's to the right?
It's way to the right. Okay.
No. I'm just trying to see if I can play to the low landing zone.
Table. Save.
It touched at least. I mean, just basically a chip little forehand up here. So I'll have an upshot for a 6. Throw the zone again. Been a workhorse. And get the 2 over. And for the last bogey of the day. One of my favorite courses I've ever played. I think the OB is honestly pretty fair. I think for a pro tour caliber player who has angle control and about 50 to 80 feet more distance than I do on average consistently, it's gonna be out there. Like, I missed 5 circle 1 putts, made a lot of dumb mistakes, and shot 2 over, which is 10-13, but I think I should under par during the tournament here. We'll see.